Hi everyone, ciao a tutti. In this video, we're going to be making pasta ceci, which is pasta with chickpeas. This is one of those Italian dishes that is so comforting. There's a bunch of different ways to make this, but I'm going to show you the way that I make it, which is so delicious. I could definitely make this on repeat. It's made with really simple ingredients and it's super affordable to make, and it is so good. It's really easy to make as well, so I love making this when I just have a few simple ingredients on hand, and it is so good every single time. I actually cannot wait to eat this again and again on repeat because it is so delicious. So obviously we're going to be making this with chickpeas, but the first thing we're going to do is just get out a pot on medium heat, and we're going to add some olive oil. You can put 1 to 3 tablespoons or more. Typically, a lot of olive oil is usually added to this dish, but make sure you have a nice quality olive oil, and then 2 sprigs of fresh rosemary, and then 2 shallots finely diced, or 1 small yellow onion finely diced, and 3 cloves of minced garlic. We're just going to cook those down with the rosemary for just 1 to 2 minutes until they're nice and fragrant and translucent. The shallot is best for this. I've had this with onion though too, and that's good that way as well. You don't have to be too picky with this. Now, some people like to add a tablespoon or 2 of tomato paste to this, but personally I don't add it. Now next we're going to add 1 19-ounce can of rinsed and drained chickpeas, but we're going to set half of them aside. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with those in a minute. And then we're going to start adding in some, since I'm making this vegetarian vegan version, we're going to add in 2 to 3 cups of chickenless or vegetable broth. If you eat chicken broth, you could use chicken broth. We're going to put 2 cups of small pasta noodles in there. And then we're going to blend the other half of the chickpeas with a little bit of water. So we want to blend those up until they're nice and smooth and creamy. Now my husband likes for me to blend all of the chickpeas, which you can do that as well. You can totally do that. I like to leave a few chickpea chunks in there, so I do half and half, but if you want them all blended, you can do that as well. We're going to add the blended chickpeas in and stir those in to combine it once the pasta noodles are cooked al dente. So check the box. This usually takes around 7 to 10 minutes depending on the pasta noodles. I use the D'Italia pasta noodles. I feel like those are so good in this dish, but you can use any small pasta noodles in this, and it's so delicious. Now I said 2 to 3 cups of vegetable broth. Usually I use 2 because I want it to be pretty thick and creamy and less like soupy, but you can make it more soupy if you like. Like I said, everybody's, Nona makes this dish a different way. You can also remove the rosemary from the sprigs and eat it, or at the end you can pull the rosemary out and just remove it entirely. See how simple that is, but it's so creamy and delicious. Now I like to serve it with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice on top. It just really brightens it up, especially because I find I'm not putting tomato paste. This just adds to the flavor. And then, of course, we're going to put salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. And then if you want, optionally, you can put a bunch of freshly grated Parmesan cheese in here, and it's pretty much ready to go. But the most important thing that we are going to do here, you can put vegan parm, whatever you like. The most important thing we're going to do is a nice drizzle of more olive oil, if you can believe it. It just makes the dish taste so good. A little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Use a high quality one. I actually had a flavored one, which is so good. It's infused with herbs, and it just made this taste so good. Like I said, I could eat this dish again and again. It's perfect for vegetarians. It's perfect for vegans. You don't have to be vegetarian or vegan to eat this. It's so good and so affordable and so delicious.